All right, Anderson Cooper with that. A protest in Washington yesterday focused attention on the plight of many Katrina survivors still living in FEMA-issued trailers. One of the organizers was Yasmin Gabriel. She is now a second-year law student at Howard University, but she was a student in New Orleans when Katrina hit. She produced a documentary thereafter about the storm's impact on her and other students. We've spoken to her several times in the past. She joins me live in Washington with the very latest. And Yasmin, take us back, because the last time we spoke to you was a year ago. What has changed?
Well, the city of New Orleans is still in a depor. We need so much help down in the Gulf Coast. So yesterday, we protested in front of FEMA to shed light on the current state of housing and education in the city of New Orleans and the rest of the Gulf Coast.
And how will you spend the money that you are raising as part of what you are doing?
Well, mostly I focus on college students, trying to get them their books back and going back to school and doing more counseling about your student loans and just basically how to get back in school on a collegiate level.
You know, Yasmin, you produced a documentary, right? Tell us about that for those who have not seen it.
The documentary gives a chronological exposure of the college students' experience post-Hurricane Katrina, how we lost our school books, we didn't have any transcripts, and how the federal government basically left us on our own to figure out how we were going to go back to school. We're showing right now a clip from Spelman College where we showed the documentary, and I met so many young people who said, you know, Yasmin, I still haven't healed from Hurricane Katrina, and now I'm back in school. I'm clinically depressed and my grades are dropping. So I really want to shed light on the young people who will be the future leaders of America.
Now, how do you feel, talking about that depressed feeling that some of the college students that you've spoken with have expressed to you, now that you've heard the news of Hurricane Gustav that is heading towards New Orleans again? How does that make you feel?
I'm very nervous. I have a lot of family members who are still down there trying to figure out how can they leave. Everyone has a sense of urgency. No one is going to really stay in New Orleans this time that I've been talking to. They're just really trying to wait how to, you know, leave home, wait for the traffic to die down. Getting on flights. Most of them are coming here to D.C.
All right, Yasmin Gabriel, thank you so much for stopping by and telling us about how you've been doing since you had that documentary, as well as your volunteer work. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Richard, very much.
The documentary, by the way, has been the catalyst for a movement to get young people involved in New Orleans resurgence. If you'd like to learn more, go to myspace.com, UpGrade New Orleans, all one word like you see here on your screen.